Hi there and welcome back to Model Horses, of course. Today we have a very exciting for me video. I recently purchased one of my longtime Grails. Not a horse, but very related to the model horse collecting genre. So I thought I'd open them on camera so we can all participate in the fun. I think it's going to be fun. So what I purchased was one of the Chris Hess Wilderness Animal series animals. So Chris Hess was a sculptor for Breyer. He sculpted the majority of Breyer horses and animals from the very first Western horse up through the 1990s, over 100. Stablemates, classics, traditionals, the whole 9 yards. So he was an excellent sculptor, mold maker. He was an integral part of Breyer. Well, in the early 1980s, he wanted to strike out and do some stuff on his own. He was an artist. And so he did these wilderness animals. This one has its original box. It is marked K. Bear 1982 Hess Koala. And so in 1982, he sculpted 5 animals: the koala, the panda, the wolf, the jaguar, and the cougar. And they were marketed primarily through like Mission Supply House, the big Breyer carriers of the time, and through ragsickers who did some flocking of some of the animals. So they weren't super popular, didn't sell very well. There's probably less or right around 100 of each one out there, so they're pretty scarce. So this is the koala. It's a koala mama with her baby on a tree branch. It is cast in plastic. The advertising for it says that it is created in our own Franklin Park, Illinois manufacturing plant. Conveniently, it's made of a very nice quality plastic. It looks like it's cast in like a tan plastic from the bottom where you can't see the coloring, and then painted over with the brown and then the kind of battleship gray of the koalas. They're pretty nicely painted. Not a lot of detail, but it suits the sculpture. And then on the back somewhere, in this case it's back here on the tree trunk, it says copyright, I think it's C. Hess, 1982. So very similar to the Breyer Shetland pony that has the C. Hess sculpted on the inside of the leg. This one has the Chris Hess mark on the back of it. It comes with its original hang tag, which I love ephemera and that sort of stuff. So this is super exciting for me. The Wilderness Animal series, and there's a little bit about it. They are all original by Chris Hess. The original sculpting, molds, and parts are produced in our plant in Franklin Park, Illinois. They decided to introduce the endangered species first to draw attention to their plight. And then it's signed by Chris Hess on the bottom, and it has the different animals. So this is a super cool piece of history. He only made the Wilderness Animal series and released them. He did sculpt 2 other horses that weren't accepted by Breyer at the time that he wanted to release on his own and ended up not. In the back, it's copyright 1982, made in USA. So I am just super thrilled. A, this little hang tag is awesome, but B, to finally have one of the Chris Hess Wilderness Animals. Just there's so much detail in the sculpting of the tree and the sculpting of the animals. I'm thrilled to have this piece. It is a very scarce piece of model horse history. Chris Hess was a great sculptor, great mold maker, just an all-around talented guy. And to have a piece that he created and made for his own release under his own name is super awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Oh, they did make these in painted, unpainted, and flocked versions. The ragsickers did a bunch of the flockies, but they've also been found unpainted, whether they were released that way or just the leftovers from the factory, who knows. But go out and find you some Wilderness Animal series animals now that you know about them. Hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I'm going to go put this on my shelf and stare at it for a while in happiness. Hope you enjoyed, and join me next time for something else fun. Thank you.